Hey y'all, and once my phone stops bouncing there. Hey, I'm Dave. Thanks for watching Double Hook Angling. Appreciate it, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. I I'm gonna make a little jig. A couple videos ago, guy was like mentioning my little rubber leg jigs, and I want to show one that I really enjoy. This little jig. It's a great color. It works wonders. It works way better in clear water, and during the springtime when they're bedding, the bluegill and stuff are bedding, but it works really wonderful for crappie too. But what I got going on is I have some little do it skirts, and then we got red thread, and then we're going to use the black and gold chenille. And as you can see, there's some black and gold chenille. So I during the springtime, them bluegill get on the beds, but this works great for crappie or anything. It's just a dark little jig, and it's super easy to tie. This is a good one for younger tires or inexperienced tires. They can get this done pretty quick. So you just take you a little rubber leg jig or a little piece of that rubber, as you can see. Take a piece of that, fold it over, and then give her a good pinch and put that right there by the head, and then you lock that down. So, and then what I do is I stretch this about twice its length from unstretched to stretched, and wrap it back to about just a little bit beyond the point of the hook, because what I'm trying to do is resemble a cricket in a sense, a bug, and it's going to be a little longer bodied one. Now, I usually make these about a half an inch long, but I don't know if I'm going to go for crappie that day. So if I'm going for crappie, I'll leave them longer. I'll show you. I'll leave them longer like that, and that's probably about an inch long. And I do that so it gives a little bit more movement for the crappie. But if I'm going after bluegill, I'll cut this thing down to where it's only quarter inch, half inch long. That way they can get it up in their mouth. And usually with this long of a tail, they will too if they're bigger bigger bluegill. So, and but after you get those legs tied on there, get your chenille on. And what I do is, okay, to make this bigger at the head, is you see I tied that pretty close to the head. I know it's kind of hard to see, guys, but what I do is I'll wrap that back towards the head like that one time, maybe two, and then I'll hold it back, and then I will tie that all the way back to the shank of to the tip of the hook, and then swing back up. What that does is that will allow me to get a big body at the head and a small taper at the back, and you can go up, get her done and locked in here, trim her off, and like I said, this is a super easy jig, and it works really well, and it's pretty small, but you put a bobber on there and you'll have no trouble getting it out there. So but there you go, guys. It's as simple as that. There's your little bitty jig. Try to get it up there a little closer. There's your little jig, and we call this the creeket, because we mostly use it in creeks, and it's a cricket. So, but around here we call it a creek, and a lot of people call it a crick. So if you're calling that little small body of flowing water a crick, then this wouldn't work as calling it because it would just be a cricket. But around here we call it a creek, so it's a creeket. So anyways, guys, hey, I enjoy tying jigs, and I give a lot of them away. I appreciate you watching. Check out my other channel that I got going on. It's a fabrication channel, so if you're interested in old cars and junk like that, you can check that out. That's Lemon Fab, LEMENFAB. And right now I'm working on a 64 V8 Rambler. I've been working on it for a few years, and we're getting to the body, and just check her out. So appreciate you guys watching. Go do some fishing, get out, do something. So if it's fishing, fine. If it's working on cars, fine. If it's drawing, fine. If whatever you're into, just go do it. So stay busy, guys. See you later.